Are the console wars coming to a close? Many are believing that when Xbox announced recently that both Starfield and the new Indiana Jones games are going to be coming to the PlayStation, this could be the end of Xbox as we know it when it comes to console. Xbox, who has recently acquired almost every third-party company out there, has been falling short with many anticipated games in 2023, like Redfall, which scored a 56 on Metacritic. Starfield, the biggest game that came out, was plagued with a bunch of bugs and lags, and then they did have one great game last year, which is Hi-Fi Rush. But reports are coming in that not even Hi-Fi Rush can save Xbox, because it has also been reported that it's not only going to be going to Sony, but also to the Nintendo Switch. This has been a lot of news right now, with the latest coming out that Xbox is ranked 21st of all-time consoles with only 21 million sold, putting it next to its first-gen console, Xbox. Recent reports have been coming out that Xbox will be releasing more games to the Sony PlayStation and taking them off of being Xbox exclusive, but there are two games that have me worried that could mean doom for Xbox, which is no other than Halo Infinite and the Gears of War series that are possibly going to be making the jump to PlayStation as well. Now, before we get into the whole entire Halo and Gears of War issue, let's give you the full list that they're considering, which goes from Doom Year Zero, Sea of Thieves, Grounded, Hellblade 2, and a whole lot more that you can see on this list. Now, when it comes to the Sea of Thieves and Grounded, I do feel that it surely help out Xbox, as a more player base may come to it, to the game, as you'll be able to play with friends from the PlayStation system, meaning more Game Pass and PC game subscriptions for the people that have the Xbox or just PC. I mean, PlayStation has sold over 50 million units, which is more than double than the Xbox Series X. Now, I do feel that this is what Xbox is trying to do, to lure people back into their actual subscription-based system. But now let's rewind back to the part where I mentioned that Halo Infinite and Gears of War series is coming to the PlayStation. Barring some magical, I don't know, Sony and Marvel flip, where Sony lent Marvel Spider-Man to have Doctor Strange in their Sony movie, I don't see that happening in this. We're not going to be getting Kratos going into Xbox or Nathan Drake going into Xbox as well. We are grabbing not only two franchises with Halo and Gears of War, but you're grabbing the two iconic characters that were exclusive just to Xbox, Master Chief and Rey Fenix, and putting them on your rival system? That's like before Sega went out of the console market in 2001 and just turned to game development. Then Nintendo will be like, hey Sega, here, let's put Super Mario on your Sega Dreamcast or Sega Saturn system. No! Could you imagine that? You would also put in consideration, right now, Halo 2 season is out, and they're about to release a Gears of War TV show, and now you're handing Sony your hard work? All this could have been bringing more people into Xbox, which you release another game, release something else with it, and now this could be the move that I think Xbox will be their final blow of being consoles. And what if, and hear me out, Sony having Halo Infinite, which has been plagued as terrible, doesn't increase the fan base? I mean, people aren't playing the online version of it. What happens if they don't want to play the online version? There's so many games that have been coming out with online that have failed miserably and have, just been better than others. That could be another final blow to Xbox when people go, Halo, it doesn't matter. Unless it's a actual game that you're actually playing a story on it, maybe that'll fix it, but I don't know. Now, I need to know, is Xbox losing their touch? Did they bite off more than they can chew? Was their evil plan to take over the world in the gaming industry going to place them, as Sega did in 2001, and abandon the console development to become a game publisher? That's what I want to know in the comments below from all of you. As someone who never got an Xbox Series X and plays all his games on PC Game Pass, I see Xbox becoming dead in the future. With the release of the new Nintendo Switch, which should be released by the end of this year, and of course PlayStation already talking about having a new system coming out in the near future, no plans has been made with Xbox at the moment, which could mean that Xbox is pretty much done, and we can welcome ourselves to the two console war, with Nintendo as still being the supreme holder of the longest company to produce consoles, starting all the way from, we all know that one, the iconic Nintendo Entertainment System.